he ended up not finding that discontentment and finding himself on the gallows that he was hoping to use on the man who he was about out of him. Christ alone is the only one who can fulfill our needs. When you are filled with the Spirit and keep your focus on Him, you will not find any reason to complain or grumble. All you can do is rejoice. So take up Paul's command in 1 Thessalonians with great vigor. Rejoice always, and again I say rejoice. Pray continually, and again I say pray. Give thanks in all circumstances, and give thanks. Just some points of application for you to think about before I close. As you look over your own life, what are some areas that you find you're often tempted to argue and complain about? Is it something that can be addressed? But more importantly, compared to God, is it that big of a deal? It might be something maybe work-related and it needs to be addressed. But don't whine, don't sulk. Do what you can. Talk with the bosses, whatever. But then leave the rest to God. Because you do have a job. And you have people with God's help you can work with. God will provide the answer. Just don't doubt Him, thinking all life is miserable. So think about these areas. Then rate your complaining on a scale of 1 to 10. Am I mild or am I really bad at it? No matter what, if you're not a 0, deal with it. Trust God. Trust that He is still sovereign, that He is good, and He's working everything out for you because you're seeking to do His good. And you change that focus. Give praise, give thanks, and pray. That's basically what we need to do. A lot of times we just lose our focus. We lose our focus off God and look into the problem or the irritation. And that's where complaining begins. The burr, it's our irritation. Let the grace receive the focus. When we're focusing on that, a lot of your discontent will disappear. Not all of it, because sometimes there might be a deeper issue, and that's what we're going to be addressing over the next few weeks. When it's more of a soul issue instead of a focus issue. We may deal with circumstances, but there's maybe an aching in our heart. We're trying to follow God, but Lord, where are you? We're looking for our burning bush scenario. We want to hear you loudly and boldly and answer the aches of our hearts. We don't want to complain. But we know there's something missing. And that's what we're going to be addressing in the next few weeks. But today, I just wanted to get that one area where a lot of us are at. Just everyday circumstances where we take our eyes off God and we look at the burden. Now, for those of you who don't wear eyeglasses, that's one blessing. But I use this as an example. If I'm looking at the world through my regular pair of eyes, it's a blurry mess. But if these glasses represent my God, it's a far prettier picture. Keep focusing through God, looking to God, and share the joy. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this time. And I know this morning, well, here, no one complaining how long my sermon was. But dear Lord, in truth, we do want to make sure our focus is on you. We praise you You are worthy of our praise. You blessed us with love. You bless us with joy. You bless us with yourself. Nothing is beyond your grasp. You already know what's going on long before we do. So help us not to complain. Help us to do what we need to do, but turn everything over to you and just love you. In your wonderful name, amen. Shall we stand and sing a closing song?